What is up, dudes? I'm Zikizoid, and today we're gonna be continuing the Andromeda 6 DLC, which is called Tea Time with Oppo. This is the first DLC, I believe, or actually might be the last one that they made. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna try to keep this a little bit shorter than usual because my teeth hurt a lot, and like I don't mean to complain. It's just something that I'm gonna be able to fix in like a week or so. Yeah, thank you for being understanding. I really appreciate it. So, in the last episode, Vex and Damon got a little bit of a punishment by Oppo because they broke all of the like glass balls in the in the strip club where the dancers go in and they dance, you know. So yeah, they got a little bit of a punishment to work out in the sun. Damon was working on the garden and Vex was like hammering some stuff. I'm not sure what exactly. So let's continue. Oppo has come to see how the work is going. All done, we hope? That thing you call a garden is ready. I did what I could, but I don't know if there is any hope of anything surviving that sandbox. And the windows are almost done. There's one left to go, but you've run out of planks. There are some logs over here and an axe as well. You can... No, I don't think so. We're sorry about your bubble, Oppo, but we've done enough already. Yeah, there was only one glass ball, or like a glass bubble. So, and besides, my ride will be here soon. We should really... Where the hell did he go now? I wonder where Damon went. Oh, that's a kitty! Oh, do you want some pets? Do you? Are you enjoying the sun? Good boy. And by the way, I did not see this at first, but look at Vex. He is. Oh my God! What is that? What is that? Vex, just please put your shirt back down. Okay. So, Vex turns, finding Damon crouched in the sand with a bright smile on his face. A large space blue cat rolls on its back in front of him, belly up and ready to be petted. You've got to be kidding me, Vex says. He shakes his head at the scene, half amused as he uses his shirt to dab the beads of sweat on his face. Yeah, sure, you're not showing off your six pack at all. I mean, is it a six pack? It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's a six pack. Okay. Because you know how some guys have like an 8 pack and it looks so weird. But I mean, it's so cool. Like I could never achieve a six pack in my life ever. But it's just kind of like alien looking. So Damon asks, Oppo, why didn't you tell me you had this good boy hanging around before? Oppo says, that little thing is not mine. No, no, no. Oppo feeds it now and then, but it comes and goes as it will. So you're a free bird, are you, kitty? Just like me. A free bird? Where? There's no bird, that's a cat. Which is so much better than a bird, Damon says. And you know, I remember one of the first interactions we had ever with Damon, like ever, he mentioned that he really likes cats and he wants to bring a cat aboard. And I was thinking, like, maybe he would have us bring a cat on board of the Andromeda 6. That would be a fun thing, I believe. So I'm hoping we get to do that. So you know what? I should get a cat. I wonder how big of a fit Blondie would throw to Blondie's Calderon. If you guys don't know, he's like a super edgy and bossy person. Not as edgy as Damon though, but very bossy, I would say. And Damon plays with the cat without a care in the world while the others continue on. Let's see what Oppo has to say. There is still so much work to be done. I told you we're done enough. We've done enough. Why don't you just get one of your drunk bots to do your chores? They do not listen to Oppo. A low meow breaks the silence, the cat leaving the tiny paw prints on the sand as it bounds off down the street. Oh my god, I had something happened to me right there, I don't know. Damon stands watching it fondly as he brushes the sand from his pants. Let's just finish the last window before we head off. And Oppo, I wouldn't push Vex if I were you. You know he has a loose cannon. Oh, that reminds me of Return of the Obra Dinn. There was a loose cannon there. If you guys want to check out that playthrough, it's gonna be in the description. That's a really interesting playthrough, really interesting game. Another indie game, by the way. So if you're interested in those, you can check those out. And Damon says, no offense. How is that not offensive? See what I mean? Shut up and chop that wood if you're so intent on getting this done. Okay, chopped wood, coming right up. Damon heads over to the log pile, swinging the axe between his fingers a couple of times, so to judge its weight before making it the first and terrifyingly precise swing. Of course, it's precise. You know, it's Damon. He's perfect in everything. So he effortlessly tosses the plank at Vex, who catches it with ease and begins hammering it in place over the last window. Oppo relaxes. Yeah, Oppo his smile is so charming. And he's happy to spectate and bask in the sun a little, their tails swaying happily as they do so. Once the work is done, Oppo will fix you up with some nice cold drinks. And Oppo, they got startled by something. An ear-piercing scream breaks out of the Archnos, and Vex holds the hammer high, searching for the phantom threat. Damon, on the other hand, seems torn between the utter shock and an uncontrollable urge to laugh as Oppo grabs their tail with a howl, the tip of it's completely gone. Did the cat take the tail? Oppo, you chopped Oppo's tail! And you think I'm the loose cannon? Oh my god, my tail! You were swinging it right next to the chopping block. Why did you think it was gonna happen? Oppo's beautiful scaly tail gone, chopped right off. Way to maim your friend, Stab Happy. Well, it's not like it's gone forever. You're an Archnos, it will grow back soon enough. Yeah, actually, I had a lizard once. It still did get cut off, but it never grew back actually, even though they usually grow back. They have that sort of ability. Their bodies have that sort of ability to grow back extremities. But our lizard, and that was like years ago, it never grew back ever, and didn't live long enough for it to grow back. Maybe that was the issue. But it's like a really interesting like biological thing where their extremities can grow back. They're super like regenerative. So Demon says, think of it like a haircut. You got rid of the old ends, and now it will grow. It will grow back better. I cannot read at all. Then Vex snorts and slaps a hand over his mouth to keep from bursting out in laughter. Oppo really liked this tail. Does it hurt? No, I mean yes, it hurts so very much. Oppo holds their tail to their chest over their heart, and both men give them a guilty look. I think we should probably leave before we do any more damage. It was very nice seeing you again, Oppo. Yes, lovely place you have here. But I'm afraid we will end our day in another bar. Oh, no we won't. I've got a ship to catch in case you've forgotten. Yeah. You've got time for a drink or two before you head out. Well, one drink won't hurt. Who knows when we'll see each other again, right? No, that's the spirit. And yeah, this is so... It's kind of like a little bit heartbreaking because now that we know what happened to Vex after this little sequence, after this stay on Terranium, it really is so heartbreaking because he got brainwashed after that by Zovac and his people, his doctors. It really is like so weird to see this, to see him like so normal and so happy and like bubbly, and then like bam, immediately his whole personality changes and he does these awful things. But we have to march on. Damon grabs his jacket, walking backwards as he waves goodbye to Oppo. Vex throws a quick wave over his shoulder, the two of them quickly dashing off before creating any more havoc. See ya, Oppo. Sorry for, well, everything. Is that the end of the memory? Oppo sighs as they lean down, picking up the tip of their tail and staring at it longingly. This time, third time this decade, why does Oppo's tail refuse to stay attached? The memory comes to an end, and I chance a glance at Oppo's tail, which seems perfectly fine now that it's grown back completely. I never expected Oppo to be friends with anyone like those two men in the memory. They seem like fun, or I'm gonna say they seem kind of dangerous. But I don't know if this is like our thought decision or our dialogue decision, because I don't want to like push Oppo away from his friends. So I'm gonna say they seem like fun. Do they always get into so much trouble, we say? Worse, this is not even the half of it. Though Oppo has not seen one of them for a long time. How did you meet in the first place? Oppo stops to think for a moment, pressing the tips of their fingers together as they do so. And it is a long story. It started when Oppo first met Captain Lynch and Miss Aya. Lynch? Oh, Calderon Lynch, who were looking to trade a ship. Ah yes, Oppo has a memory of those two right here along with Mr. June. They take another holochip from the table and hold it out to me, palm up. The tiny device glows strangely against their skin. Intrigued by the prospect of seeing another memory, I take it, watching closely as the projection begins to play. Yeah, they've had like an interesting relationship with the crew. I mean, Oppo had an interesting relationship with this crew, so... Oh, and I'm liking this music here. It's kind of like... boom, boom. I don't know. So Ayame says, what do you mean we can't keep it? Ayame glares from between the two men, her violet eyes fierce. Calderon narrows his sapphire eyes with equal ferocity, while June takes a step back, knowing better than to interfere. I meant what I said, Aya. No animals on the ship. Period. Oh, so he's one of those people who really doesn't like animals. And if I wouldn't let Damon get a cat, why would I make an exception now? Damon wanted to get a bloody tiger, and that's not the same as the cat, and you know it. The rule still stands. June sighs forlornly. It's obvious that neither one of the others is going to back down anytime soon, so it seemed like he had to be the deciding factor between them. It's alright, Aya. It's Cal's ship. We should... Oh, quit the sorry act, will you? It's his ship, but we're a team, and decisions should be discussed. And let's not forget how he got the ship in the first place. Really, you're really going to bring that up right here, right now? Ayame folds her arms over her chest and grumbles quietly to herself. Fine, if this isn't an important decision, then I guess there's no point in arguing. The captain relaxes his shoulders and nods firmly, considering the decision to be final. Good, that settles it then. Of course, she's coming with us. Ayame? What, you're the one who said this wasn't an important decision. If it isn't, there's no need to get your panties in a bunch. And June really likes her. Are we honestly gonna be happy to be the bad guy here? Calderon utters something incomprehensible while June simply chuckles softly. I wouldn't have phrased it that way, but I really do like the little thing. Oh my god, I cannot read. So see, and she's such a good girl. That little monster. Actually, we're not seeing anything on the screen. I'm guessing it's like an iguana or a lizard. Because I saw that with one of these screenshots of the game. So Calderon says, that little monster has tried biting you at least 3 times in the last 5 minutes. Are you really saying that you want to be on the ship where you sleep? She'll grow to like me, you'll see. She's just scared there are so many people around her, or maybe your ugly mug is upsetting her. Calderon gives her a tired look, but decides better than to argue any further. I have to admit she's been pretty friendly towards June. Duh, who isn't? June holds up a small animal he has been coddling on the table, and Ayame rushes to his side. It's a small lizard. Its big beady eyes shine as bright as Kitalphanite, and its small, grabby hands clutch tightly onto June's fingers. Its scaly tail dangles over his arm, and it seems content. Come on, Captain, you can't say her cute little face doesn't hit you right in the heartstrings. Let's see the iguana. Or like the... Oh, there we go, there it is! That's so adorable! Calderon, look at Calderon, he looks a little bit younger here actually, all of them do. But I really like this drawing over here. And Calderon says... He doesn't say anything, he just says, I. And whatever protest Cal was about to give dies on his lips, a small smile tugging at the corners of his mouth when the tiny lizard blinks at him, cocking its head to the side. Stop looking at me like that, you little vermin. Don't talk to her like that, you hurt her feelings. Ayame coos at the lizard, softly caressing its scaly head. Please let us keep her. Look at her little face, can you really say no to that? Don't you start. It would take a monster. And you're not a monster, are you? Whose side are you on? Calderon's mouth pulls into a tight line, the corners twitching ever so slightly as he struggles to hold back a smile when June lifts the tiny lizard closer to him. Ayame's puppy eyes seal the deal, and eventually his resolve cracks. With a tired sigh, his shoulders drop in defeat. Fine, we'll keep it. Ayame squeals in delight, rushing forward to squeeze Calderon in a hug that looks almost comical, given the high difference between them. The captain doesn't seem to mind, smiling fondly at the Kitalphan when she lets him go and skips closer to June and the tiny lizard. Look, the little lizard is even like glowing. It has little stars around it and his little eyes. Oh my god, it's so cute. My god. Okay. And now it's around June's like shoulders or his back. It's so cute. The lizard climbs June's arms with ease, circling his shoulders until it settles over them, its tail dangling from one side while its head rests on the other. God damn it, Damon is going to be pissed. I will never hear the end of it. Well, he gets to play with his little cutie if he wants to. It's not like Damon particularly dislikes any animal. He'll be fine. You're not the ones who have to listen to him pestering me for a cat. Next thing I know, there will be an entire bloody zoo on board. Just make up some excuse. Say lizards don't shed fur. Yeah, I was thinking about that. That's actually a good excuse, and true, which is all the more surprising coming from you. Shut up, I never lie. No, that's a lie right there. And Oppo is coming over. A curtain behind the bar flutters as it's pushed aside, and Oppo appears, giving the 3 of them an easy smile. Avocado crew, you are still here. I love how they always mispronounce it. Calderon's face falls at the name, but he says nothing, already giving up correcting the Arcnos. Oppo was making their lunch, but it seems to have gotten away again. They leaned down to inspect the cabinets beneath the bar, searching behind bottles and glasses for whatever they had lost. Were you trying to cook something alive again? Because that's seriously nasty, Oppo. The little devil deserves it this time. Oppo swears it. It took Oppo a while to catch. Oppo is not as quick as they used to be, but the little devil was finally secure. I wonder what they're talking about. Is it the lizard? No more destroying Oppo's things. It has made one final desperate attempt to escape, but I'll find it and then... Oppo trails up, their eyes narrowing on the lizard sitting comfortably on June's shoulder. Demon, oh no! The beast on your shoulders. How dare you? The lizard? You've gotta be kidding me, she's the cutest thing ever. You're going to eat a lizard? That seems kind of wrong, doesn't it? Because, yeah, considering Oppo themselves are a lizard, like, how are they gonna consume another lizard? That's so weird. So the things it has done, a nightmare, a demon, a monster clad in a tiny lizard armor. It can't have been that bad. No, no, much worse than that. An eerie silence follows their words, all three of them anxiously waiting to learn what could possibly be worse than taking a life. It ate Oppo's snacks. How is that worse than a murder? My expectations were low, but that was even lower. I'm not even surprised. Oppo is very serious, and it sits on your shoulders. Be careful, it must be trying to eat your brains. Oppo, she likes me. She would never do that. As odd as it may seem, I think June is right. It only tried to bite Aya so far. I'm sure she'll warm up to me in no time. She might even grow to like your grumpy eye, Cal. As eloquent as ever. Thank you, Ayame. Point is, I won't let you eat her. I won't let you eat her? Oh yeah, it is a trick. Hand it over nice and easy. Oppo will season it well. Plenty of for all of us. Oppo raises their hands, making a beeline for the lizard until June slaps them away gently. He points a finger in their face, his eyes stern. You will not hurt Lizzie. Lizzie like a lizard. So Oppo pulls their hand back and whimpers, eyes wide at the sight of the unusual green sheen that clouds June's eyes for the briefest of moments. Oh, so we have gotten a glimpse of that little green side of June. He's like his Hulk side, you know. And that was over in the main game, and he was like, I'm not gonna spoil anything unless you guys want to. So basically, June has like a darker side to him. I would say that. I'm gonna leave it at that. And I see why the demon likes you, Oppo says. You're as scary as it is. Oppo's hissed words have Calderon and Ayame breaking out into smiles, but unaware of the green haze that has been the cause of Oppo's distress. We wouldn't have to get angry if you didn't try to eat her. But I'm glad we're clear now. You won't eat her, and we'll be taking her with us. Win-win situation, wouldn't you say? If you say so. I mean, I know June is big and can look scary, but you're not really afraid of him, are you? They're probably scared of the lizard getting into any more of their snacks. That makes more sense. Yeah, June clears his throat, gently petting the lizard on his shoulder, who seems to thoroughly enjoy the attention. It stretches its neck until all of the brightly colored scales are visible, shining metallic under the fluorescent lights. Can I hold her next, June? Please, 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 Ayame says. Please do, June. Maybe he will get lucky and it will bite her off her tongue, then we'll finally get a moment of peace. Now that's just rude. I can dream, can't I? Lies, you would miss my wonderful voice terribly. As long as you're not singing. What? I'll have you know that I'm an excellent singer. Oppo, a little backup here, please. Oppo stops from where they were quietly backing away, their scales slowly regaining some of the color they had lost after the confrontation with oh my god, I'm sorry, I speak so loudly, but my teeth hurt, and they hurt so bad. But that's why I'm trying to talk a little bit quicker than usual, because it just hurts every word that I enunciate. But their scales regaining some of the color they had lost after the confrontation with June. Oppo's patrons would do love to watch you dance, Miss Aya, but singing... There is a reason why Oppo no longer hosts karaoke night. You may be able to stop me from singing at your bar, but nothing will keep me from blessing the crew with my nightingale voice on the ship. I need my sleep, and if you know what's good for you, you'll let me sleep in peace. Sucks to be you, doesn't it? We have a spot available in the club if you would like to part ways with the Kitalfan Captain Lynch. A fine dancer she is. Oh no. I'm not above unleashing the lizard on you, Oppo. No, there is no need. The tiny demon will like her soon enough with all the evil in her heart. Oppo whispers the last sentence, but not quietly enough for Ayame to miss. She beams at them in response. Of course you like me. Everyone likes me, silly. Yeah, even I do. So June says, Do not worry, Aya. I'm sure she's just scared about meeting so many people at once. The demon fears nothing, Oppo says. Stop calling her demon, Oppo. That's not her name. Yeah, Lizzie is her name. That's right, her name is Elizabeth. Lizzie for short. It suits her, don't you think? Cute and fun. Not the words Oppo would use. Yeah, it suits her perfectly. Lizzie the Andromeda Six is good girl. It is not a girl. If Mr. June is going to take the demon lizard, he must know it is a boy. Oh well, the name still stays. He seems to like it too. As if in response, Lizzie smiles on June's shoulder, puffing up his neck when they all turn to look at him. Look at it, in the day with us, and it's already showing it's a little attention grabber. That's how he lures his victims. Funny, that's how Aya does it too. Hey, what we lack in size we make up for in awesomeness. Yeah. Are you honestly comparing your size to a lizard? Shush, us little ones have to stick together in a universe filled with ridiculously tall people like you two. They all laugh, even Oppo, who now stands a considerably safe distance away from both June and Lizzie. All that aside, we have business to attend to here. We should make haste. Oh yeah, I almost forgot during all the excitement. Oppo, are there any mechanics around here that we can hire? Ayame has been handling the ship's repairs, but not exactly her area of expertise. I could definitely use a hand with that, or two if they can handle it themselves. Oh my god, are they going to hire Bash here? That's so weird. Oppo might just have the man for the job. Actually, I'm gonna finish this in the next episode, I believe, because honestly, I don't want to be like a negative Nancy or whatever. My teeth just hurt a lot. Yeah, I'm gonna have to end this episode here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you want to see some more Andromeda 6, please make sure to subscribe and click the notification bell so you can get notified for my future Andromeda 6 videos. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.